Hello, everybody. My name is Lucas. In November 2020, my brother Mateo contracted COVID-19 like so many of us did. But unlike most of us, he hasn't yet recovered. Mateo is now what is known as a COVID long hauler, a title given to those whose COVID symptoms last more than 3 months. So, yeah. In all this time, he's been documenting his ups, downs, victories, and setbacks through journals, medical records, and love letters to you, the listener. And if he's come to one conclusion, it is that COVID is stupid. Christmas 2020. It was a weird time for everyone. Who we could and couldn't see, where we could go, what we could do. I'm sure that all feels like a distant, albeit haunting, memory. Did any of you think to journal about it? Well, Mateo did, and in this week's episode, we're reading from Mateo's journals from the first December of the pandemic and his first Christmas as a COVID long hauler. So here's my big brother Mateo and his journal.
Personal Journal, December 6, 2020. The road to recovery is pockmarked with speed bumps, potholes, downed branches, and coughing. But it's my way forward. I am getting better. I feel it. But dang plenty, there are some ups and downs. I found out last Monday at the doctor for pain in my side that I still don't have pneumonia. It's good news. And that he didn't see a broken rib. So the diagnosis is a torn muscle, again, from coughing. But not as bad as it could be. 2 weeks of steroids. And I went to Target to pick them up like a normal person. That felt good. By now, I seem to figure I can't get more COVID. Mary and Lily can, though. They're taking good care of me. I'm still trying to be somewhat distant. No overt touching of others' food, no long kisses, masks when I get coughing fits, separate bathrooms. But it's gotten a little more back to normal. I hug them frequently, and I'm happy to sit next to Kiddo and watch her edit a video. She showed me how to use the program she uses. What we're doing together means less to me than being there and present for her. December 11. I'm feeling crummy. Turns out I had bronchitis again. But, hey, it's acute bronchitis. I'm dumb. Went to the doctor yesterday. He said I was the second patient that day that had been diagnosed with COVID on November 10th and still had symptoms. Fuck, man. This sucks. Mary wrote a really heartbreaking Facebook post about me. Things I knew, but hadn't heard out loud about her experiences through this all. She's had 2 people reach out saying that they've gone soft on cautionary stuff, but her post is reminding them to keep the guard up. Because this is not a cold. This is not the flu. People are fucking dying. Glad I'm not dying. 12:20. I got called a name last week. Not a nice name. Not a name I wanted. Not a name that made me feel any better about the situation. My doctor, hours after our appointment, called me and said he'd been thinking about me. Called a pulmonologist, and they felt I was exhibiting all the symptoms of a COVID long hauler. There's some comfort in not being the only one, I suppose. But there'd be more comfort not being the 1 in 20 who's still dealing with horrible symptoms a month and a half later. Yeah, I would feel much better if I could walk to the corner and back without gasping for air. If I could carry groceries from the entryway by the kitchen for Mary without having to rest when I'm done. Fucky, fucky, fuck, fuck, fuck. Title of a new book. Mary's at her wit's end. Taking care of me and Lily, having to do a lot more than her share. She says that's what moms do. And I agree, but I feel like a heel. I didn't get to make Chex Mix this year. I can't shovel this year. I didn't hang up Christmas lights or put up decorations. Okay, I'm done with that pity party. People are dying, and I'm lucky I didn't have to go to the hospital. I could be worse off. Yes, this sucks, but I could be worse, or get worse. I'm home. Mary and Lily are healthy. My doctor's looking out for me. Apparently I have a pulmonologist now, and I can still function. It's hard to speak at length, but I can still speak and advocate for myself. It could be much worse. December 28. Still a long hauler. Not able to do much at all without getting exhausted. And there isn't a lot I can do. I stayed up for a bit on Christmas Eve and day, but slept most of the weekend. I still get it could be worse, but this sucks.
God. Listening to that, I find myself thinking back to that time too. Getting updates on Mateo, dealing with my own place in the lockdown. And for so many long haulers, who could have known that someday you would be referring to this as my first New Year's with COVID? And what about you, listener? Did you start thinking back to that first December, your holidays around that time? The loved ones you may or may not have seen? If you want to talk about it, we're here to listen. You can send us your memories of that first December at covidis2020@gmail.com. And that's stupid with 2 O's, not a U. Or you can follow us, subscribe to us, and leave a comment about those memories anywhere where you get your podcasts. Just look up COVID is Stupid, and you'll know it's us with that double O. Or if you'd rather just lurk and listen when we have new episodes every week, that's cool too. And if you know someone else who may want to, we invite you to share. Because I have no doubt that we all know someone who would agree that COVID is stupid.